Welcome on back. In this one today, we're going to be ranking the best wonder weapon in every COD Zombies game. We will only use each wonder weapon once for each game, so without a further ado, let's get right into it. Now, coming into our first game, we have World at War, and the best wonder weapon in this game has to go to the Wunderwaffe. Now, compared to every other wonder weapon that we have on this list, the Wunderwaffe is the worst. And I'm not saying that because the Wunderwaffe is a bad wonder weapon, quite the opposite actually. It's the fact that there are only two wonder weapons on World at War, and the other one is the ray gun. And compared to the ray gun, the Wunderwaffe is an incredible wonder weapon. It does infinite damage, kills 10 zombies per shot, it's always reliable and super fun to use. When you pack a punch it, you can get a lot more ammo as well, which is always appreciated, especially for a gun that does infinite damage. Now, when it comes to the Wunderwaffe on Der Riese, I'd actually put it below the ray gun because there is a glitch to where it can take away your jug, which is not fun. But if you're using the Wunderwaffe on Shi No Numa, you won't ever run into that issue, so it's not too much of a downside. When it comes to wonder weapons that do infinite damage, I'd argue that the Wunderwaffe is one of the worst. It doesn't kill as many zombies compared to many of the other wonder weapons that deal infinite damage. The only one that I'd argue is worse is the VR11 or the jet gun. But on paper, the jet gun is actually the greatest wonder weapon of all time, and when playing on co-op, the VR11 is also a phenomenal wonder weapon. When it comes to practicality, the Wunderwaffe is an overall better weapon, but on paper, it is one of the worst. Nonetheless, the Wunderwaffe is one of the most iconic wonder weapons of all time, and compared to the ray gun, which is the only other wonder weapon on World at War, it is much better and deserving of being the best wonder weapon on World at War. Moving into our next game, we have Black Ops 1. Now, the best wonder weapon in Black Ops 1 has to go to the baby gun. In general, Black Ops 1 has really good wonder weapons, from the wave gun on Moon to the thunder gun on Ascension and Kino. This game does not disappoint when it comes to the wonder weapons. And I want to give credit to these other wonder weapons because they are incredible and miles better than the Wunderwaffe. But I have to give the win to the baby gun because statistically it is the best in this game and one of the best in COD Zombies. It doesn't do any damage, but it makes all the zombies small so that you can instantly kill them. In Black Ops 1, you can easily run over all the zombies in this game. One thing I don't really like about the Black Ops 3 version in Zombies Chronicles is that it's really hard to run over the zombies effectively because it stops you in place for about one frame every single time you step on a zombie, which is really annoying and not effective. In Black Ops 1, you also have PhD, so you can get the Mustang and Sally's, shoot a horde with one shot of the baby gun, and then switch to the dual-wield pistols and finish them off easily. You can also do the same with Semitex grenades as well in Black Ops 1, which is really nice. The only problem that I have with this wonder weapon is that it can be really dangerous to use. These zombies can still hit you and the napalms can still explode, so you always have to be careful with all of that. But if you're a good zombies player, you should have no problem when using this wonder weapon, since all you need is one bullet to end an entire horde. Not only that, but on Shangri-La you also have the monkeys, so you can get more max ammos as you play throughout the game, which is always appreciated. Overall, the baby gun is one of the best wonder weapons of all time, and with it being on Shangri-La, it is a very high-risk, high-reward weapon. If you can use it properly, you can have great success, and even if you can't use it very effectively, it can still be very good. So for that, we're gonna have to put it as the best wonder weapon for Black Ops 1. Coming to our next game, we have Black Ops 2. Now, the best wonder weapon in this game has to go to the Ice Staff. I'm not 100% sure if this wonder weapon does infinite damage or not. I'm just going to say that it does though, because even if it doesn't, the fall off point is well above round 100, which most zombie players aren't ever going to get to. In Black Ops 2, most wonder weapons are hit or miss, and the only other wonder weapons that come close to the Ice Staff in Black Ops 2 are the Slick of Fire and the Paralyzer. The Paralyzer is a really good weapon because it has infinite ammo, but when it comes to the damage, it isn't that great, which doesn't make it really reliable for the higher rounds. The Slick of Fire is really close to taking the spot on this list since it does a lot of damage and has a little bit more ammo because with the Ice Staff you have to shoot charged shots. The problem with the Slick of Fire is that post-patch, it isn't the most overpowered weapon, and it has a chance to kill you. The Ice Staff also comes with many benefits like being able to revive your teammates instantly. You also have a melee attack which can be really reliable in the early rounds for getting points. So although the Slick of Fire on paper is slightly better than the Ice Staff when it comes to killing zombies, and for going to round 100 at least, when it comes to practicality and ease of use, the Ice Staff is just a much better option. It's all around a really solid weapon and a top 5 when it comes to Treyarch wonder weapons, so for that we're gonna have to put it on this list as the best wonder weapon in Black Ops 2. Moving into our next game, we have Black Ops 3, and the best wonder weapon in this game has to go to the Apothicon Servant. With Gobblegums, this is the best wonder weapon in all of Call of Duty Zombies, whether it be from Treyarch, Infinity Ward, or Sledgehammer. You can shoot one bullet and kill more than a full horde of 24 in an instant, while also staying completely safe the entire time. When upgraded on Revelations, it has the ability to stop Panzers and Margwas in their place, which helps with keeping you safe against those kinds of enemies. On Shadows of Evil, it plays a huge role in completing the Easter egg since it makes it so much easier. It used to have an upgrade on that map, but it no longer does. When it did during that short period of time, however, it was considered one of the best wonder weapons, not including Gobblegums, because of how much ammo you had with it. Without Gobblegums, this wonder weapon is still really good, but you will run out of ammo really quickly. When paired with Alchemical Antithesis, you literally cannot die even if you tried. As long as you stay within a certain range of each shot, all the zombies will instantly die, and none of them can attack you while they get deleted from existence. There are some other really powerful wonder weapons in Black Ops 3 as well, like the KT-4 on Zetsubo no Shima, which is pretty much a Slick of Fire that does infinite damage, and the bows, which can kill more than a full horde, and they each hold a decent amount of ammo. But when compared to the Apothicon Servant with Alchemical Antithesis, the other wonder weapons in Black Ops 3 don't even come close. So for that, we're gonna have to put the Apothicon as the best wonder weapon for Black Ops 3. Now, moving into our next game, we have Black Ops 4, and without a doubt, the best wonder weapon in this game has to go to the Hand of Charon. This is an incredibly underrated wonder weapon, not because people think it is bad, but because most people stopped playing Black Ops 4 after Dead of the Night. This wonder weapon is personally my favorite of all time because it can kill more than a full horde of 24 zombies, and it also has a monkey bomb effect to keep you safe at all times. The only problem that I have with this wonder weapon is that it lacks a bit in terms of ammo. Even after you get it fully upgraded, you can still very easily run out of ammo with this weapon. In Black Ops 4, however, you can somewhat fix this problem by using the elixirs in-game. They aren't as good as the ones in Black Ops 3, but they can still help you out a lot when it comes to getting more ammo for this weapon. The other gauntlets on Ancient Evil just aren't good at all in comparison to the Hand of Charon. Each of them do less damage and have no special effect like the monkey bomb effect with the Hand of Charon. Compared to other wonder weapons in Black Ops 4, the Hand of Charon still dominates. The ray gun variants on Alpha Omega are trash in comparison. The Tundra gun after the buff is close to being better, but it still isn't that good when it comes to practicality and ease of use in comparison to the Hand of Charon. Overall, I don't think that there's a single wonder weapon that comes close to this gauntlet in Black Ops 4. It's just that amazing. I'd highly recommend that you give it a try if you haven't already, because it truly is a top tier wonder weapon. And with our last game, we have Cold War Zombies. And the best wonder weapon hands down has to go to the Cerberus on Mauer der Toten. This wonder weapon is absolutely phenomenal. Probably not one of the greatest in comparison to all the others that we've talked about on this list, but it still is a top 10 wonder weapon. You have all the different variants that you can pick up as you're playing throughout the map, and the normal pistol that you get to use when picking it up for the first time is just amazing. You have a lot of ammo, and the gun deals a lot of damage. I really like the design for this wonder weapon as well. It's the first time ever where we have a wonder weapon in zombies that gives you dialogue and can actually speak to the player, which some may not like, but I personally find it to be really cool. The other wonder weapon in this game that comes close to this gun, in my opinion, is the ray gun. The ray gun in Black Ops Cold War is another great wonder weapon, but I can't put it above the Cerberus because it has less ammo, does slightly less damage, and isn't that good when it comes to practicality. With the Cerberus, you can switch to many different variants depending on your situation. If you're surrounded by zombies, you have the Swarm variant that you can pick up, which can help you out with that. And my favorite part is that you don't have to do any extra steps to unlock these variants. As long as you kill these zombies, they just spawn for you, which is really helpful. Overall, the Cerberus might not be the best in comparison to all the other wonder weapons that we've talked about on this list because it doesn't do infinite damage, but it still is a really solid wonder weapon that deserves to be placed as the best that Cold War has to offer. Anyways guys, it's going to wrap up this video for today. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, do all that, so leave your comments down below if you want to see me do any other type of content. Check down the description as well for more zombie related videos. And yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.